Alright guys, today I'm going to show you how to make these cotton wash rags. I made them in multiple different colors. They are super sturdy and great for getting those dishes clean. And they last for a really good bit and really stay stable and strong. They do great in the wash. And the only thing about them is that they might fade in color just a little. But other than that, they've been great. They don't mold easy. It's awesome. Anyway, here's a tutorial. I'll show you how to get started. And these are the materials you will need. You will need a 5mm hook. Try to get the camera to focus on that right there. And cotton yarn. This is the type I use on a regular basis. Any kind of cotton medium yarn, the number 4, will work fine. And this is the color I'll be using today. And to get started, all you'll need is to do a slip stitch. To show you how to do it. Pull through the yarn, and I will start off chaining 21. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, and here's our chain of 21. I just skipped ahead to make this quicker. And what you want to do is start off in the second chain from the hook and do a single crochet. And then in the next chain, you want to yarn over, put it through the chain, yarn over again, pull through, yarn over again, pull through 2, yarn over again, and pull through 2 more. And that is your double crochet. And you just want to do this again all throughout the whole chain. Single crochet, double crochet, single crochet, double crochet. And I'll come back at the end of the row. Alright, and you should have ended on a double crochet. So what you want to do is yarn over, chain 1, turn your work around, and go into that first double crochet and do a single crochet on top of it. And so your next stitch was a single crochet, and so on top of the single crochets you want to do a double crochet. And you'll do the same pattern again throughout the whole row. Single crochet, double crochet. And I'll meet you at the end of the row. Alright, here we are at the end of the row again. You should have ended on a double crochet yet again. So you want to chain 1, turn your work, go into the double crochet, single crochet, on top of the single crochet, to yarn over, and do your double. So yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2. On top of the double crochet, single, and then double. You just want to keep doing this. Single, double, single, double. So single crochet, double crochet. And you just want to do this for, I would say, about 17 rows. The main thing you want to look for, I'll show you with another rag that I'm almost finished with, is that you want it to be square. So one thing that I do to make sure it's square is take it from one corner to the opposite corner and try to fold it over. And if it looks fairly even on the sides, it should be good. Because you can see when I flip it over, it should be about the same. See? And that's how I test it. And I believe this one, it was for about 17 rows. It just depends on your tension. This is mine. Just do the fold trick to make sure it's square, and that should help. Now to show you what to do once you've completed all your rows and it's square, you should have ended on a double crochet again. And so what I like to do a border to make it just look nicer and neater, that I go to the bottom of the double crochet, pull it closer, right there in that little loop. I like to go in there and do a single crochet. And I'll just go throughout here and do single crochets. Usually I kind of eyeball it. So I'll do another one here. And I'll do it there. And I'll skip that one loose part and go into the little tie hole right there. And I'll just show you how I do it for the next row, but you just want to go all the way around and do single crochets. It should look something like this. Not too tight and wrinkly, but also not so loose that it's just all over the place. And I will meet you over here in this corner to show you how I turn around on the corners to make sure they don't bunch up. Okay, here we are getting close to the corner. Should have ended something like this. And so I'll go in this little loop right here where you have your starter yarn. I'll go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through again, make a single crochet, and then I go into that same loop and I do another single crochet, and then same loop again, and do a third. And that helps you get around the corner good and neatly. And so I'll just go through these, and I'm kind of crocheting this little starter tail into it. And I just do single crochets all the way down. And then I turn the corner over here again, just like I did before. And you just do that every single time. It's just single crochets all the way around the border. And I will meet you at the end to show you how I sew in my ends. And that'll be it. Oh, and before I show you the finished project, I figured I would show you one more time how to turn these type of corners, just in case you need to know. So you'll find a little crisscross and a hole right there. I go into that, over, pull through 2, single crochet 1, single crochet 2, and go into the same hole again, single crochet a third time, all in that same hole. And then I come over around here, do another single crochet, and I just go all along this row doing the same thing as I did on the other side. And now this time I'll meet you at the end. Just wanted to make sure you knew how to do the corners one more time. Alright, here I am about to be at the end. So what we want to do is get in that stitch right there. It's a little V, single crochet, single crochet one more, and then I go into that first single crochet I started with, go through it, yarn over, pull through, and do a slip stitch, and then chain 1. Just cut it real quick. And little fun fact, use clean nail clippers as a nice little travel option to cut your yarn. And so I just pull it tight, and I try to go in, if it's multicolored, blend it in with the color previous so it doesn't, that little tail doesn't stand out quite so much. So I just use my hook most of the time. You could use the tapestry needle, but this is just, I like this option because it's just quick. I don't have to have more tools than I need to, and it's just easier. So just weave it through. And just kind of give it a nice little stretch to kind of rub it in, blend it. If there's just a little fray of it left like that, you take your clippers again. Make sure you don't clip your project. Clip the excess off, rub it, blend it in, and there you have your nice, very durable, scrubby washcloth. I usually use mine for dishes, but they work great for exfoliating type of bath washcloths. And I absolutely love them. They're cotton, don't mold as easy. Amazing beginner project. Thank you. And please like and subscribe to see more tutorials, crafting, baking, and animals. Thank you.